The Hokies enter the stadium to the familiar strains of Enter Sandman. It's the Sentinels and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Barber with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Virginia Tech's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Bruckmeyer, transfer from Penn State. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. Gets the back moving. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Snagged in the middle. It's Green. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Complete to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You could just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Pollard.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Right back to the well. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Red pass, it's complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Motion from the back. Off the RPO. Throw right, looking for the chains. And they'll get the ball back, stopping him short of the first down.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Keeps it on first down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense takes matters into its own hands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Looking for a man. It's Gunderson. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Powers through the defender. Got a little grass. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The sure hands, it's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hawkins. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, reset.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Heath. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Gonna run it. It's Hawkins. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll send the back in motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! On the sideline, got it in the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, I can tell you this crowd has played a factor early in this game. On the road, in a hostile environment, they have not been able to get going in this game. They have failed to score, not productive on their early drives, and they are talking about how the crowd noise is impacting them. I see them talk to each other, trying to tighten things up with the line of scrimmage. This is a factor. This crowd is making a big difference here so far. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Personal foul.
You just... quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside. It's Bentley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the run, it's Overton. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. And the Hokies will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Dropping back, it's Gunderson. Pocket breaking down. And it's a sack.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Now on first down from the 28. Wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Green. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already their blowout lead.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all...
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down. On 16.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Sentinels will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Overton. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the North Texas Mean Green.
The Hokies will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
And the Sentinels will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. Looking to throw on first down. Complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Escapes the pressure going right. Still on his feet at the 45. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw. Rushes on him. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Firing to the right, complete. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. On the ground, it's Bentley. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the...
Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Sentinels line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Backed up now, here's second and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Calls his own number. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Sentinels will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it to him again. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll go to the air on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. Makes the catch, it's Williamson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Motion from the wideout. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Sentinels send out the punt unit. He calls for the fair catch and makes it deep in his own end, and he might have been better off seeing if that ball would just trickle into the end zone. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Nice move to keep running. Oh, another great move. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The run inside. It's Overton. Breaks the tackle. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of... plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Oh, they're after him. And his first throw here is incomplete.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. That last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots and see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Sentinels will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He might want another play. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. Here comes the option. Crosses the 35. Finding some room. Touchdown, Hokies. Once he got some room, it was over.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The game is well in hand. You just hope this injury is not serious. If time permits, Holly will get us up to date. Able to pick up a couple on first down, 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Sticks it in his belly. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The option look. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. And the Sentinels will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Rides to the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. quarterback keeps it. And the defense drags him down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
949 Rockstar.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Hunt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the option, the keeper runs through a tackle. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll line up for a second down play. Run it with the fullback. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.